This is a live look. I believe Colleen showed this to you just a moment ago. Clearwater Beach right now. We have a lot of company out there on the beach and in those waters. Meteorologist Colleen Campbell back with us to break down the situation for the weather over the weekend. And that water temperature, is it a little toasty out there for them?
It definitely. It's at 89.
89?
Ooh-wee, yeah, it is warm. But if you're in the water and then you go out, go out in the water onto the hot sand, I guess it feels okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. That gets a little too hot for me.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like
with
bath
you.
water.
I like the air conditioning.
Yeah. So we have some rain to kind of keep these temperatures regulated, where I know we've been talking a lot about the heat, especially if you're somebody that's traveling. But here at home, it's just really business as usual, right? Our temperatures aren't that far off from average. Yes, it's still humid and muggy. You're probably saying, Colleen, it is just uncomfortable out there. And that's true. But the rain helps us out where we haven't really seen any heat advisories here locally. We're kind of just on that cusp. We have that 108-degree threshold for that heat advisory to be issued for our area, and it has to be at that feels like temperature for 2 hours or more. And just with the extra cloud cover and the rain, we're not getting there, which I'm not complaining about. Still warm and humid, though. Satellite radar showing those easterly winds that are driving in a couple showers. We're starting to see a little bit more in Highlands County, but most of us are dry at this time. Yesterday, we had a nice amount of dry air that was for Citrus County, Hernando, and Pasco. That's why we really didn't see much rain. And believe it or not, we still have a little bit of that drier air that's trapped up that way, not quite as much as yesterday. But most of our moisture, our deeper moisture, exists south of I-4. So that's really where we're going to see most of the rain for today. But we're waiting for that sea breeze to set up. We're starting to see things kick in here. Sarasota County, basically the area of Sarasota, Vamo, also seeing some moderate to heavy rain, some lightning out there as well. But it's pretty isolated at this time. Also notice we have some lighter showers that are starting to spring up along the coast of those counties. Really, Hillsborough County just starting to see some rain south of Ruskin, but it's basically Manatee and Sarasota County seeing the coastal showers right now. However, as we move into about 1, 2 o'clock, so within the next hour or two, we will start to see more and more pop up closer to the coast. Pinellas County, Hillsborough County is starting to see some more of that rain. This is at 2:30, 3 o'clock, just ahead of 3 o'clock. You can start seeing it filling in. Pasco County could get a little part of this too, but notice how dry Hernando and Citrus County still are. That drier air is slowly eroding away in that area. So most of the moisture that we have to work with is south of I-4. This is 3 o'clock. Let's move forward into about 6 p.m. Look how it pushes off to the east. That's because we have those winds that are setting up with our daily boundary, our sea breeze, and that's where we get that convergence. So these are the areas that we'll start to see the rain for this evening. And then it actually starts to push back toward the coast as we move into tonight. Now, let's talk about your 4th of July plans. Here's the thing. The rain, so we have more of a southerly to southwesterly wind to basically start our day. So what that's going to do is allow those showers to spring up a little bit earlier. This is at 8:30. The model just did an update there. That's why it jumped. Moving into lunchtime around 12:30. All right, let's get this out of the way early. We have some barbecues that may be planned. So just be aware, if you are barbecuing tomorrow afternoon, you may run into some showers and storms. Have a backup plan, have that awning ready. 4:30, moving into the afternoon now, look at that. It all pushes over to the Atlantic coast. That's great. How about fireworks time? This is at 9 p.m. Couple clouds, maybe a brief shower for some, but I think most of us will be good. It will be dry. Temperatures right now sitting in the mid to upper 80s, some lower 90s. Starting to see a few more of those. Riverview at 92, Lakewood Ranch also at 92 for today. That's our forecast for Tampa, which is not that far off from average. Usually we're around 91, 80 degrees for tonight. So it will be another balmy, warm night. I can't do much about that when you're here in Florida. 7-day forecast. Look at this. Our holiday weekend shaping up to be nice. I know the rain chances look high, but again, we kind of get it out of the way for the first half of the morning and the afternoon.
All right, thank you, Colleen. Guess what, though? Our weather team streaming live for you twice a day with those in-depth forecasts. You can watch on the free 10 Tampa Bay News app every morning, 11:30. Then again, 4:30 every afternoon. We will be right back.